Hello and welcome to the English podcast with Ayesh. Here, we practice English together, slowly, clearly, and step by step. Let's learn and grow your English today.
Sure. Or maybe just a random Tuesday where you've had a bit too much coffee.
Right.
You wake up and you decide, this is it. I'm finally going to learn that new thing. Maybe it's coding. Maybe it's the piano. And this is the classic. It's a new language.
All right.
You buy the thickest book you can find. You download 3 different apps. You block out an hour every single night on your calendar. And then what happens like 3 weeks later?
The book becomes a very expensive coaster. The app notifications are permanently muted, and you just feel that familiar sinking weight of guilt.
Yes.
It's a universal cycle of enthusiastic burnout.
Exactly. We bite off way more than we can chew. We choke on it, and then we never want to eat again. But today, the problem isn't your willpower.
Or your intelligence.
Right. It's your clock. We're diving into this fascinating approach to learning English that just flips the traditional script. It's not about finding more time. It's about aggressively, almost militantly limiting it.
It's a concept we're calling the 5-minute mandate.
The promise here is, it's wild. You don't need hours. You don't need a classroom. You just need the right mindset and a very, very specific time limit. I have to play devil's advocate here, though, right away. Can you actually learn anything complex in just 5 minutes? It sounds a little bit like a gimmick.
If you're trying to master, astrophysics, probably not, no. But if you're trying to build the habit of learning.
Okay. I want to speak English confidently.
So what stands out to you about that phrasing?
Well, obviously, it's not I want to speak English correctly.
Bingo. And that is a massive, massive distinction.
But isn't correctness the goal? I speak confidently, but I sound like a toddler. Isn't that a failure?
In a traditional classroom? Maybe, yes. But in the real world, absolutely not. This touches on a concept in linguistics called the affective filter.
The affective filter?
Yeah, it was proposed by Stephen Krashen. And basically, if you are anxious or bored or self-conscious, your brain puts up this wall. The input doesn't get in and the output doesn't flow.
So if I'm obsessing over whether to use the past perfect tense, I'm actually blocking my ability to even speak at all.
Precisely. Perfectionism is the enemy of fluency. By setting the intention as confident, it's saying your goal isn't to be perfect, your goal is just to be heard.
It's almost like a sports visualization. You know how athletes visualize the ball going in the hoop?
Yeah.
This is visualizing the feeling of speaking, not the mechanics of it.
It shifts the goalpost. If your goal is to speak correctly, you are constantly grading yourself. Every time you open your mouth, you're taking a test.
Sounds exhausting.
But if your goal is to speak confidently, you can achieve that immediately, even with a limited vocabulary. It makes the win achievable within that 5-minute window.
I like that. It's like permission to be imperfect as long as you're loud about it.
Pretty much.
Okay, moving to sentence 2. This one feels like the glue that holds the whole strategy together. Sentence 2 is, I practice English every day.
And
Statement, I practice English every day, is only really truthful if you stick to that strict time limit. If you try to do an hour, you're going to turn into a liar by, Wednesday?
Exactly. The affirmation relies on the constraint, and the everyday part is the engine of fluency. We know from cognitive science that spaced repetition
A little bit frequently?
is infinitely better than binge learning once a week.
It's the difference between brushing your teeth for 2 minutes every day versus brushing them for an hour on Sunday.
Yeah.
One works, the other is, it's painful and weird.
A vivid analogy, but accurate. The consistency creates the neural pathways. And by making the sentence, I practice English every day, part of the lesson, you are engaging in identity formation.
You're telling yourself a story.
A story about who you are, until it becomes true. I am the kind of person who practices it every day.
Right, James Clear talks about that in Atomic Habits. Every action is a vote for the person you want to become.
And this method lets you cast a vote every single day without burning out.
Okay, so we've got confidence, sentence 1. Inconsistency, sentence 2. Now we get to what I think is the emotional core of this whole thing. Sentence 3. I am not afraid of mistakes.
This is the big one. This is the monster under the bed for every adult learner.
Oh, absolutely. I remember trying to order coffee in Paris one time, and I was so terrified of using the wrong verb tense that I just froze. I pointed and grunted.
We've all been there.
I was a full-grown adult reduced to a toddler by the fear of one mistake.
That's the spotlight effect. We walk around thinking everyone is analyzing our every move, judging our intelligence based on our grammar.
When in reality,
In reality, most people just want to know if you want milk or sugar.
But knowing that doesn't stop the sweating, does it? So how does just saying, I am not afraid, help?
It's active reprogramming.
Vocalization.
Requires vocalization. You can't just read, I am not afraid of mistakes, silently. You have to say it. You have to hear your own voice declaring it.
It's like performative bravery. You're rehearsing the act of being fearless.
And positive affirmation. Shifting that focus from correctness, which just breeds anxiety, to confidence, which breeds action.
And daily repetition, the engine that keeps the car moving. The daily vote for your new identity.
And the takeaway is that fluency, whether in a language or any new skill, isn't just about what you know. It's about believing you can do it before you actually can.
It's about hacking your own confidence.
To bridge that gap between beginner and master, it's fake it till you make it, but systematized and grounded in cognitive science.
I love it. Now, as we wrap up, I want to leave you, the listener, with a challenge. We talked about the 5-minute mandate, and we talked about those 5 specific sentences.
I want to speak confidently. I practice every day. I'm not afraid of mistakes. English helps me grow, and I believe in myself.
Right. But let's assume English isn't your battle right now. Maybe it's getting fit or writing that book. So here's the provocative thought for the day. If you only had 5 minutes today to work on your biggest, scariest goal, remember, not 10, 15, or 20 minutes, just 5, what is the one specific sentence you would need to say to yourself to get started?
That's the key question. What is the one lie you need to tell yourself until it becomes the truth? What is the identity you need to adopt?
Is it I'm a writer? Is it I am not afraid of spreadsheets? Is it running helps me grow? Find that sentence. Set a timer on your phone for 5 minutes and say it out loud.
And then importantly, stop. Don't overdo it. Don't be a hero. Just stop. And come back tomorrow.
Keep it simple, keep it short, and believe in yourself.